everybody, welcome back to the stream. I need to fix where the chat is. It's a little smaller something. Hi Jason, hi Forrest. Here's all of our peoples. We got Tiki who crashed in last time. Poor guy was in some sort of space fight and crashed in and we saved him, and then he decided that he wanted to stay. And then this is him. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the new photos. So this is Steve Ticky Booth. And we got our boy Knock. Tommy's whore ass in bed with his new lady. Then we have Weasel, big back Weasel. Milky Mookie in bed with his pissy lover, Pissy Wissy. We have Forrest here, our girl. I love your new picture, by the way, Forrest. Period. Boy Utsuro. It's Utsuro's new photo. Our boy Johnny boy. Princessa, that's me. Vexato, Bella the Thought, Prince, Erlino, Kaylani, Salami, Flying Zodi. Elefante. Elefante grew boobs overnight, bro. Yuki's picture, I love this picture, it's so cute. Michelle, Temp, Vivia. I don't have pictures for Vivia, Chunkers, and Yuma because they were babies and I don't make photos for the babies, but I need photos for them now, but this is what they look like. I mean, you can't really see them right now, but you'll be able to see them in a bit. That's Chunkers. That's Yuma. Yuma's so cute. Vivia, I wanted to make his hair like, you know, like Vivia's. And then Chunkers. That's Pissy Wissy and Mookie's child. So as you guys can see, Bella is knocked up again. Her right middle toe was torn off. Good enough for her. I'm also pregnant. We need to handle our malnutrition though, so we don't lose those babies. I don't think anybody else is pregnant though. Pissy Wissy has bad hygiene, but I mean, are we surprised? Oh yeah, her leg's torn off, so I guess she's hopping around with the peg leg. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't think anybody else is pregnant. Just us two. The bitches who are always pregnant. I mean, Forrest is Forrest always pregnant? I mean, Forrest doesn't really have that many kids though. She just has Yuki and Vivia. I'm the one with like all the kids. I mean, Bella has quite a bit too though. She has Kaylani, Michelle, and no, she only has two too. It's mainly me, to be honest. I'm the problem. He looks like Little Bill. Look at his fucking tail and shit. Does he have I didn't realize that he had like a little beauty mark on his face. I knock. Do you guys like the new pictures though? Look at our boy Knock. I like the pictures. I think they look really cool. Hi Carlos. I like them. I like them. I kind of want to redo Pissy's because hers has like that piss filter over it, but it kind of fits her, you know. But as soon as I did the photos, everybody fucking aged up, so I'm like, damn. But yeah, so this is what I'm working on. I got rid of all the stuff we had over here from last time when we were fighting the freaking things. They're still getting rid of some of these traps because we still have a lot of those over there. I didn't even realize that stuff was still over there. So I've been adding like a lot of stuff right here. I've been kind of migrating all of the, turn this down a little bit. I've kind of been migrating all of the power stuff, like the batteries and stuff, all over here. Cause I think I want to like have that stuff like over here. And then I finally built the wind turbines. This was my first time building these. So I finally got to see how they work. They're super helpful. This stuff is still pretty much the same, like our little research areas, our gym and all that. Thank you. Is it pretty? Yeah, everything else is the same over here. It's really just this area. So This is gonna be like our new kitchen. This is like our old place, but you're gonna walk in through here. This area is gonna be like the dining room area. I might put like some recreational stuff here too. Then over here, this is kind of like, I don't want to say like greenhouse, but it has greenhouse vibes. But I don't want to say greenhouse because there's like no. I feel like greenhouses are like glass, right? But I just made like kind of like an indoor area to grow food, so we can grow like plants in the winter and stuff. So it's kind of like our hydroponics area that we had before, just bigger. And it's not hydroponics in here, it's just a heater and some lights. Same thing. I saw a video where somebody said this works exactly the same as just having hydroponics. So I was like, okay, then I'll just build an indoor like garden basically. So we can always have something growing. And I like this idea. And it's pretty too. So this, instead of putting a door, I put like an open like doorway. So this is, I don't know why people's clothes are in here and shit, but this is where the kitchen's gonna be. The kitchen's gonna be way bigger than what we have now, as you can see. More spacious. This is where our new storage is gonna be. So it's gonna be from this to over here. And then in here, it's gonna be like a separate storage slash freezer over here for the dead animals and like all the stuff that we need to butcher, all of the animals we need to butcher. All of that will go in here and will be separate from our like actual storage and storage slash freezer. That will be over here. And then this will be the butchering room. I'm splitting the butchering area up from the kitchen just because that's more sanitary, and they'll be able to just go in here, or everybody who like hunts and stuff, they'll be able to bring all of like the animals in here, and they'll just be in here, and then they can just come in here and butcher stuff. And then I connected this to the butchering room, so when they're done, they can take like the meat or whatever over here. But yeah, I just wanted to make it separate, but I like planned it all out, so it's coming along, but slowly but surely. Also, I got this new mod where like they decorate on their own. So like these little like napkin holders and like the salt and pepper, they put that stuff there themselves. They decorate every few days, or they'll like start putting stuff down on their own. Somebody put like a little notepad here. I thought that was cute because it's kind of like making the place look a little more lived in. And I've decided, I think I'm gonna redo this whole area too. I was kind of like gonna leave it alone, but this building's very ugly now that I'm looking at it. Like all this extra space, and I don't know. I love the kids' room, but I feel like the hospital could probably be bigger, honestly, and there's just a lot of stuff that I want to do with that, but taking it one day at a time, just trying to finish this area first. But there's problems because there's stuff that we need, and I have another mod where like instead of it just being one type of wood, it's multiple types of wood, and I honestly don't even really know how I feel about this, to be honest. I kind of don't even really like that, but it gives us more shit to do instead of making it all easy and stuff. I don't know why I keep trying to make my game like harder, because I already be struggling as is. But oh, and there's stuff that I have to show you guys. Hold on, I'm eating a potato right now. This potato's huge. Okay, so hold on, let me go to get all the, because I was screenshotting stuff that I was like, oh, I gotta show them this. Let me see. Let me see. I was like, I gotta show my peoples this shit. That is a good screenshot. What else did I get screenshots of? Oh, wait, and then let me go to, Rim dialogue. Okay. Let me see. What do we have? What do we have here? um, 18, 18, 18. There's so much stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys some of these. Some of these I've already shown you, but I don't remember like which ones I actually showed you already. So I'm gonna show you guys these. Hi, Jay. Oh, we need to put Jay in the game too. Okay, some of these are recent and others aren't, but I'm gonna just show you guys this shit. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Okay. Let me do... Let me close all this extra stuff. Wait, what would this be called? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys this. So this one I had showed you guys. This one's old, but I'm still gonna show you anyway. So she said, this place is so big, I could hide a whole scandal in here. And speaking of scandals, Vexato's gonna freak out when he finds out I was sneaking off with Tommy again. Should have just stayed in that hospital bed. So she said that crazy ass shit, which is nuts. But this was like way back when though. I think this was like back in August or something. And it says, when it doesn't make sense like this, where it says Bella thought about her jealous of Elefante's bedroom, at the end think need or whatever. That's like their little thoughts that pop up and it words it weird, but just ignore that. So she says, Elefante's room is so divine. Why can't I have something this luxurious? Vexato's always bragging about his real man space. Like, I don't know how he got it. So I just thought that was interesting. She was jealous of a child's room. But, I mean, it's Bella, so wouldn't expect anything less from her. This foggy shit's got me so slow, but at least the butcher's works good. Vex won't even notice I stole another kiss from Tommy. Secret pleasure. Okay, so this one, she said this one today. This was today. Oh, and this one was 2 days ago. So she said these recently. But, so she said that. So I was like, okay, so she's still cheating on Vexato if she said that. This one was a while ago, but Bella had said, you ever think about how weird it is that we're all just a bunch of savages playing dress up for the universe? Like, what's next? Eating bugs for dinner? And then I said, Bella, stop. I'm trying to feed Slimeball here. And also, you're kind of gross when you're stressed. And I thought that was funny because she is gross. But I think I was feeding, we were probably feeding the kids because we would feed our babies and talk. And that's how we had become friends. But can't become friends with thoughts, guys. This was today. Elefante said, Mommy says rain's good for plants, and Daddy says it's fun to splash. I like splashing. Wait, where's Daddy? He's not here. I'll just go find him. And I thought that was cute. Even though her dad's a cheating ass piece of shit, but she's a daddy's girl. So she's like, she loves Tommy, and it's disgusting, but also cute. Today, she said, my head's all foggy like the rain outside. Daddy says sleep when you're tired, but I want to play with Johnny before Mommy gets up. Why sleep so mean? And I thought that was so cute. She's so cute. This was also today. Mommy says I'm too good for this shithole. Not her cussing. But look at me, I'm alive. Daddy says I'll be queen one day. Bet I'll even have a throne made of glitter. And then this was a while ago. Forrest said, Utsuro's a mess, but at least he's mine. Still, fuck, I'd take a bullet over another accidental raid. And then she said, Utsuro's always so damn calm, like watching a corpse with better posture. At least he doesn't complain when the rats chew through the walls again. Small mercies, I guess. This was yesterday. Forrest said, Yuki smile. Damn, even the fog outside can't hide how good it feels. Maybe this frozen shithole isn't so bad if my kid's happy. I was like, oh, that's so cute. This was today. Finally got some peace. Not that Bella wouldn't ruin it with her drama. But yeah, damn, this feels good. Maybe I'll even let my nephews near me for once. Because remember, she doesn't like being around males. So, I thought it was funny how she was talking shit about Bella, though. I was like, that's my girl. Forrest and Elefante were talking. Forrest said, heard you puked again, brat. Maybe stick to playing with your dolls instead of eating like a rabid warg. And then Elefante said, but Daddy says I don't gotta eat gross things, and Mommy says I'm special. I thought that was funny. Forrest was talking to Haroldino. Helping the poor? Shit, kid. We're all just one bad raid away from eating each other's fingers. But hey, at least it's fun watching the weak ones suffer. You're so mean, Forrest, but maybe we should try. Maybe if we share what little we have, it'll make the world a better place. I thought that was funny as well. Yeah, except your husband and sons, exactly. Forrest said, nice hair, kid. Looks like a rat chewed it. And then Kaylani said, shut up, you're the one who smells like burnt meat. Forrest be talking shit to the kids all the time, bro. Haroldino says to Bella, I just want to do something meaningful, you know? Like maybe help the colony or win a prize or something, but all I do is deconstruct walls and dream about Forrest. Haroldino has a huge crush on Forrest, which is funny. And then Bella said, oh, poor baby, maybe if you stopped daydreaming about someone and actually did something, you'd feel fulfilled. Haroldino has always had a very big crush on Forrest. Johnny said, Princess, she's the sunshine in this damn hellhole. Makes me want to fight off the world just to keep her safe. Little Helion's got me wrapped around her finger like a bowstring. I was like, oh my gosh, Zaddy. And then Johnny and Vexato were talking. Johnny said, back home I used to sneak into the fields at night and steal berries for the tribe. My sister Sissy would scold me, but damn if it wasn't worth it. And then Vexato said, ha, I'd rather read about berries than eat them, but hey, at least you didn't end up like me, stuck in the mud cursing the gods for this damn archery accident. You do that in real life? I kind of believe it. Utsuro's gonna kill that man? I know. Well, Haroldino's like younger. He's not that younger actually. He's like 19 or 20, so he's almost around you guys' age, to be honest. Hey Brian, welcome in. So Kaylani and Bella were talking. Kaylani said, Bella, why do we eat animals? I thought we were supposed to love them. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking cute. And Bella said, sweetie, love and hunger don't mix, but don't worry. I'll teach you how to butcher when you're older. Just don't cry like last time. And it's funny because Kaylani is like one of our best cooks now, so. Kaylani said to Forrest, Forrest, why do you always read so much? It makes me feel small. And then Forrest said, kid, books don't make you small, they make you smarter. Now quit whining and help me cook or I'll feed you to the rats. Because Kaylani's always in the kitchen cooking with Forrest and Bella. That was when Kaylani was like younger though. She's older now, as you can see. Kaylani said to Yuki, see Yuki, if you squeeze the trigger too hard, the gun will go boom and scare the squirrels away. And then Yuki said, but what if the squirrels are bad guys? Can I shoot them too? I was like, oh my gosh, he's just like his dad and his mom. Psychotic. Then Mookie stupid ass said, comfy life, like when Princess finally accepted me. Too bad I blew it by saying no to her ring. Still, soft bed, warm fire, no rats gnawing my toes. What more could a guy ask for? And he's getting on my damn nerves because he's always talking about me and making metaphors about me and stuff. And I'm just like, can you just be quiet and just, like, you have a whole wife now. You have a whole kid, a whole wife. Like, I have 5 kids with, like, 3 different baby daddies. Like, We've moved on, sir. Can you, like, stop talking about me, please? And then Mookie said, stink like a muffalo's ass after a heat wave. Princess always said I smelled like old wool and regret. Damn this cursed planet. I was like, ugh. Like, yeah, you do smell like shit. And this was 2 days ago in real life. This was November 1st, so. Mookie smells like shit in the game, but he is married to somebody named Pissy, so. Mookie and Tommy were talking. Mookie said, check out this auto pistol like my ex-princess. Pretty but bangs like a drunk muffalo. Still talking about me. And then Tommy said, you're disgusting. At least my gun doesn't betray me like your dignity. I was like, bro, can you guys, like, why am I being brought up? And then Mookie said to Tommy, hey Tommy, you ever seen an aurora? Like my ex-princess said, is the prettiest thing out here. Kind of like her when she smiled at me before I screwed it up. Then Tommy said, spare me the poetry. You're just jealous she's moved on to some idiot named Johnny. Bet he doesn't even notice you're there. I'm like, y'all still talking about me. 2 hoes that I've moved on from. Annoying. Well, Mookie's not really a hoe, but he's not a hoe in the sense that he's a cheater. He's just a hoe because he's a hoe. You know what I mean, chat? Brian, you'd be bored as hell when you be coming into the streams, huh? So, Knock and Forrest were talking. Knock said, you ever think about how slicked back my hair looks like I just crawled out of a synth hive? Damona used to love running her fingers through it, before she dumped me, that is. And Forrest said, bet she'd still be a mess if she saw you hauling batteries in this getup. At least you're consistent. I thought that was funny. Nocturne was talking to me and said, hey princess, how's that baby bump treating you? You look like you're swimming in a vat of jelly right now. Shut up, Nocturne. At least I'm not the one who still smells like cave dirt and regret. Go dig your own grave. Literally. I was like, oh my gosh. And I think that was kind of crazy because I'm pretty sure that was after we had resurrected him. So I was like, is it too soon to be telling jokes like that? You still can't believe, are you serious? Thanks a lot, Forrest. Thanks a lot. You're supposed to be supportive. Hold on, guys. I'm eating my tater. Just eating my tater, y'all. Y'all have to keep in mind, this was when my character was like 18 or something. She was young as shit. Pissy Wissy said, Milky Mookie's touch makes my heart skip a beat. And my belly too. Who knew being pregnant would make me crave him even more? Stupid love. I was like, ew. That was 2 days ago, by the way, when she said this. Then I said, these rags are falling apart again. Maybe if Tommy hadn't been eyeing Bella's ass in the hallway, I'd have time to stitch some decent clothes. Stupid, stupid man. And Mookie, at least my kids don't judge me for wearing a dress made of rat leather. That was like months ago when I was still getting over Tommy. Finally had some peace and milk. Not bad for a princess stuck in this shithole. Maybe I'll sneak in a nap before Tommy tries to flirt again. And then I said, your daddy Tommy still talking to Bella in the dark, huh? Bet he's sweating like a pig in a slaughterhouse. I thought that was funny, as I'm saying that to my own daughter. Daddy say no talk bad, but he wink at me. Wink like this. And then she giggles. She loves her fucking dad. It's disgusting, but it's cute, like I said. I was talking to Prince. I said, forest trees are more battered than my marriage. Someone patch her up before she starts speaking to the bugs like they owe her. And then he said, dunno, princess. Maybe if you weren't busy sleeping with Johnny, you notice she's dying again. And I said, shut it, Prince. I'll have you know my divorce is complicated. I was talking to Salami. It says, Slimeball, you ever think about raiding those other colonies? I hear their food is so good, almost as good as Mom's cooking. And he said, yeah, but then we'd have to go back to Mom's cooking when we run out. I thought that was funny as shit. I'm like, oh, you talking shit about my cooking? This was so cute. This was a few days ago. Yuki was drawing, and then Enzo came up and nuzzled him, and it says, wax tail nudges Yuki's hand with his snout. And then he said, stop, you're going to wake up the whole colony with your slobbery kisses, Enzo. I'm trying to draw here. And I thought that was so cute. He was drawing and then Enzo was nuzzling him. It was so cute. This was recent. Mookie was teaching Michelle. It says, you know, Michelle, back in the old days, we'd call a raider Screecher if they yelled too much. But out here, just call him dumbass and toss him a rock. And Michelle said, but why? Rocks hurt. He said, rocks teach. Kids these days just want to hug them. I was like, oh my gosh, this is who we have teaching the kids of the colony. We're doomed. And Tommy, we're also doomed. He was teaching Temp. He said, okay, kiddo, aim like you're saving the world, or, you know, saving Princess from your daddy's love, which I thought that was funny as hell because Temp's dad is Johnny. And so he's like talking shit about the fact that he doesn't even want to say Johnny's name. He's like, from your daddy's love. So he said, okay, kiddo, aim like you're saving the world, or, you know, saving Princess from your daddy's love. And Tim said, Mommy says daddy's mean. I want to shoot like you, Tommy. I want to be big like you. And I was like, this motherfucker Temp over here switching up and siding with Tommy behind my back. But watch this. Tommy was teaching Temp how to aim a great bow. And he said, breathe deep, little warrior. The arrow must sing when it hits its mark, or I'll have to take your bow and shoot it myself. And then he said, Mommy says I'm good at shooting. Daddy says so too. So I'm like, oh, when Tommy says you can't aim correctly, now you want to talk good about us. Traitor. And then hold on, guys. So Salami said, hey, Elefante, if we get married when we're older, will we get to pick who we marry first? I want to marry someone who shares my love for slime. And then she said, ooh, and I want to marry someone who shares my love for sparkles. We should ask Daddy if we can pick. And I thought that was so fucking cute. So freaking cute. Then Salami said, Mommy said she's going to marry Johnny now. Bet he's got more sparkles than Mookie ever did. And then Kaylani said, shh, Slimeball, Mommy's sleeping and so is your mouth. And then Salami said, my life's so boring. I'm just a glorified slaver with a bad back. And I said to him, oh, stop being so dramatic. At least you're not like Mookie, just a sad, exiled ghost. Salami said, Bella's bumping out another one. Hope she don't drop it on her crops this time. And then I said, shut it, slime bag. Just pray it's not another dumbass. And that was yesterday. Oh, talking shit about Bella. That's my favorite part of the game. See what else I said. So Temp said, Mommy says we're all the same, but I want to be just like Daddy. He's so strong. And then Kaylani said, yeah, everyone's special in their own way, giggles nervously. Because Kaylani's like very shy, kind of. So I thought that was funny that she reacted like that. Tiki was talking to Forrest. He said, you ever think art's just pretty lies to distract us from the rot of this shithole? I carved a statue once, bloodied fingers, all that. Princess said it was deep. I said it was just dumb. And then Forrest said, spare me the existential crisis. Last time you arted, you carved a hole in the wall. Maybe stick to not puking on the stove, Grandpa. Cause he gets queasy a lot. So I was like, damn, Forrest. And then Tommy said, Princess, you little, I swear I'll break your legs off and use them as a fucking necklace. Panting. Bella's gonna love this. This is when we were fighting each other. This was months ago, his little stupid ass. I don't know what he had said. I didn't pick up what Tommy said, but Haroldino said, yeah, well, I'd die for Forrest and maybe a snack. Priorities, man. I was like, this man is in love with Forrest. Not him being in love with you, Forrest. How do you feel about that? The kid you raised is in love with you. And then I don't know what Tommy said, but Vexato said, don't start with the Johnny hate again. At least he didn't get his blood on his hands before marrying your ex. You're such a mess, Tommy. I was like, period, Vexato. My boy got my back. I mean, Tommy is making out with your wife, so you have every right to be mad too. And then Vexato and Bella were having a conversation, and this was today. Vexato said, Bella, you ever think about how Pisky would love to turn our colony into a damn barbecue? Pisky is one of the other factions. Eric has got a grudge thicker than a raider's skull after a night of bad whiskey. And then she said, ugh, stop it. I'd rather hear about Tommy's new business ventures than your war fantasies. At least he doesn't dream about getting his balls replaced with pig organs. I was like, damn, so now you're talking about how you'd rather hear shit about Tommy than your own husband. But poor Vexato, I don't know if he knows or not. He seems like he doesn't, but if he does, he doesn't seem to care. That's the same one that we already saw, and then we have two more. So Yuki and I were talking, and Yuki said, Princess, can I train a sardine? I want to make it do tricks like you. And I said, oh, Yuki, you're so sweet, but sardines don't even have brains, just tiny little fishy brains. Maybe sick to the dogs, huh? So Yuki was trying to train a sardine. I thought he was a little bit slow saying that. And then Yuki was talking to Vexato and said, new person came. Maybe they have candy. Because I guess somebody was visiting, and he said, ha, kid, if they do, it'll probably be raw rat meat, but hey, at least someone new to blame for the mess. So that's the stuff that I've been getting recently. Some of it is like a little old, but this is quite the colony, I'll tell you guys that much. Quite the fucking group of people. Alright, let me... I'm gonna just press play right here. Keep the camera right there for a second while I finish eating this food. Actually, give me a second, guys. All right, I'm back. So, what I'm in the process of working on now, guys. Good night, Forrest. Have a good night. All right, what I'm in the process of working on now, I was like contemplating why we're having so much issues with like having enough food and stuff like that. And I was like, well, we're having issues with food because one, we don't have enough food, and there's only so much wildlife we can kill. Like these, I try not to fuck with these because these have a percentage of attacking. But I also, I'm gonna tone my voice down a little bit. Let's have a little bit of an ASMR vibe. So one, we just don't have enough wildlife to kill right now, right? So that's part of it. But we definitely, I was like, well, what is the solution to that? I was literally like talking to myself about this. I think I was talking to myself about this in the shower or some shit. I was like actually taking it very seriously, having a whole conversation with myself, like how to fix this issue. So one thing, what are they saying? Bedweed raiders again. Those Neanderthals would skin us alive just for looking at them wrong. At least they're honest, unlike Mookie who just hid behind his honesty while stealing our food. Oh man. So I think the solution for us not having enough food right now with so many fucking people and two babies on the way is we need to start saving, we need to start getting more silver. I don't feel like I've been taking us having a lot of money very seriously. Like I'll get our money up to like 1,000 or something and then I'll just spend it all. But because I just didn't really see a need to have a shit ton of money. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think we need to work harder to get more things to sell so that when we do encounter traders, we can buy all of the food they have on them, regardless of what it is. I think that'll be a very quick way of getting ahead to the point where we'll have excess amounts of food while we're waiting for more wildlife to come in and waiting for plants to grow, etc., etc. So that's kind of what I'm working on now. I'm also, oh my gosh, wait. Did that finish? Okay, there was a marsh here. It's still here a little bit. So I'm waiting for that to go away. But I started using the moisture pump to get rid of this little marsh that was right here because what I want to do is I want to expand this room and I want to move all of, can we change this song? I'm not a fan of that right now. I want to move all of like the workbenches, like the tailoring bench, maybe even the smelter, just all of the benches over here. I want to have all of those in this building. Like I've decided I want all of like the benches where we're like building stuff and making stuff. I want it all in this building. So the reason I have this wood here is because this is the steel electric table saw. So I have that there, but I want to expand this room and maybe we can get like somewhere to store this, like a shelf or something to store all this stuff. But I put it over here so they didn't have to keep like coming from all the way over here, even though there's still like wood over here too. But that's why I put that here. I did a stockpile here so they could just work on it right there without having to travel everywhere. But so we're in the process. We're working on saving up money. That's what we're working on. Most of our money comes from the stuff that Vexato makes in here. I'd love to get 2 art tables and have people working on art at the same time. But we'll see. We'll see. But this little room right here is definitely helping us, I think. Alright, she's in the process of building the bed for... Who is this for? I think this is for Yuma. Yeah, it's for Yuma, so... I've been trying to make their beds the colors that kind of remind me of them. I feel like... Oh, I have new music in my game, by the way. I downloaded a music mod. Yuma, I feel like his would be like blue. Even though we already have like a bunch of blues in here, but I just feel like this, well, somebody already has that color though. And then I had did this purple for Vivia because that reminded me of him. I could maybe do a green, but wait, let me see. Bright moss. Let's do this. Just trying to have beds for the babies. I mean, we got so many kids in here. We have Michelle, Chunkers, Temp, Yuki. We're gonna have Yuma, Vivia, Elefante, and then the 2 babies. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we move Zodi over here in the room with like the teenagers. I mean, honestly, Elefante could be moved over here too, because she's 13 now. She's damn near the same age as him. They're the same age, damn near, but I think they are the same age. They're just off by a couple days. Well, quite a bit. But yeah, we need food. We have like no food, so I think I am gonna go ahead and I need this to work faster though. These shits take forever. I also have one working over here too. I didn't realize I could use this. So what I'm in the process of doing is I'm getting rid of this because maybe not all of it. Well, probably all of it. I'm probably gonna just get rid of this entire thing because we can barely expand our fucking colony because there's water everywhere. And we don't need all that. We have plenty of water over here. Like, we don't need all this, like, blocking us. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I thought of getting rid of this one. But if anything, I might get rid of some of it just so we can expand our, like our farm area. But these take forever. These can take a whole in-game year to get rid of shit, so. I think I am. Tommy thought to themselves about his opinion of his lover, Weasel. Ew. Disgusting. Can we turn this off? This needs to get turned off. Let me make sure there's no heaters on because it is, well, it is kind of chilly outside actually, but it's summer, so. Well, actually it's starting to be fall. See, I feel like summer and spring just goes by so fast. And then before I know it, it's winter again and I'm struggling. That's why I'm trying to get so much food. Like we don't have any food right now, like at all. Well, we do have this, but that's it. What did she say? My ribs ache like they're trying to escape. Stomach's eating itself. If only I had a fucking decent meal if only I had a decent meal instead of this fucking squirrel. She's carrying this. I'm screenshotting that. That's hilarious. Because she's carrying the squirrel. That's fucking funny. I might have to have us go kill some more animals, but oh man, how much silver do we have? We have 104. We've been spending so much money, bro. Girl, you're throwing up all over the... Oh my gosh, this is why you shouldn't have gotten pregnant. Okay, I need you to go lay down, bruh. Actually, you do need to eat. You and Bella need to eat before y'all miscarry. Wait, you're eating... Wait, y'all don't need to be eating bell peppers just as is. That is crazy. Is that what that is? Yeah, that's wild to be eating that as is. But I guess y'all feel like y'all don't have a choice. I don't know. Alright, we need to harvest stuff. We got plenty of shit to harvest. Let's go do that. Oh, and these freaking dogs are kind of annoying. I kind of want to, like, kill all of them and eat them. As sad as that is and mean as that is, but last night they were driving me crazy with that. Shut up. Those are my babies though, but still, like, shut the fuck up. Also, I don't know what happened to this stuff in this room because this is like falling over. This bear is turned this way. This is falling over. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. This is like looking crazy. Like, that is not how the stuff was when I first made this room. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if like I removed something and it fucked something up. I don't know if that's normal, and if you make a kid's room, shit just starts to get moved. I don't know. Okay, we really need to like. Okay, nice. I think I'm about to reinstall this over here. I think I'm about to get 2 of these over here. Just side by side, and I'm just about to have people. Let me see. Let me get like a decent chair for it. What's been going on in your colony, Knock? I don't know if you've played with it recently, but I want to hear an update. I like this music. But sometimes I do get tired of the fucking western ass sounding music. Like, I like this. This is kind of like vibey, like. I don't know. School chair, dining chair. Can I actually make this look better? Can we get a better looking art bench? Art bench. That's actually all we can do. Baby boo. Let's just cancel these. There we go. Get rid of this. That's awesome, Knock. So you're just trying to have it separate from your regular hospital. Is that where you normally take care of them, like in your regular hospital, or do you kind of have like a just like a little area that you usually take care of the animals at? I'm about to. Tommy, you're just the person I wanted to do this shit. Damn, this kind of sucks because we don't. No, come over here now. This man not doing shit I told him to do. Like, what are you doing, bro? I don't care if you have a burning passion for work. Get your ass over here. You said I have some animal beds in the regular hospital, but I think I've outgrown that situation. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I think I'm kind of over this. Like, at first, I mean, I'm not even done with this at all. Like, I haven't even decorated this the way I want to. Not even in the slightest, but just looking at it now, I'm just like, even the direction I was going in, I'm like, not a fan. Oh, fuck. We have 8 silver. That is yikes. But it's okay. Because we about to sell a bunch of shit. I really don't want to sell this, but I'm going to sell it. Because we have to for now. I really don't want to do this, but like, I'm gonna have to sell 47 in his thick bay because we just have so many freaking animals. Like, we have to put ourselves first for now. I don't think I'm gonna sell all the dogs and stuff, but I think I'm gonna sell, like, that's not even all of our animals, actually. All the Arctic wolves, they don't even want those. I don't know. I might get rid of the Rottweilers. Because I'm just trying to be smart about this. We could always get Rottweilers later. Or another dog later. But we have Huskies, we have Caribou, and we have a bunch of wolves. Like, and we can barely even feed these animals right now. I don't want them to die. So I'd rather sell them and get money for it and then get food. I think that's smarter right now. So I'm gonna do that. That's gonna get us about $1,500. Well, damn near $1,600. Yeah, Nog, how do you even, I didn't even read that you said that. How do you manage to keep up with feeding so many animals? I never even thought about that with your situation. How do you keep up with that? How many pawns do you have? Like, actual people in your colony. How many of those do you have? You have a lot, or... I know, Knock. I don't want to sell any of the dogs, but look at all these wolves and coyotes and shit that we have. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we just have so many that we'll be fine. I'm just selling 3. I'm just selling the Rottweilers. I don't want to, but it's either sell them and get money to get food right now or die. Like, that's kind of where we're at right now. Thank you to the 19 watching, by the way. A lot of hunting and a lot of growing rice and such to make kibble. Yeah, I really need to expand on my my farm and crop area. So let's see what they have here. They actually have quite a bit of food. Panther meat. It's crazy, but that only gives us that much. Let me see. The nutrition is 0.05. 0.05, okay. I feel like this is not gonna last us long at all, bro. And part of it is also butchering the farm animals as well, since there's a lot of those too. Yeah, that's true too. I feel worse butchering the farm animals. I think I'd rather sell the animals than butcher them. I feel bad because I feel like I'm like betraying them. That's how I'd be thinking about it. Like they probably trusted us. We about to be broke as a joke, bro. Well, we need meat. I don't think this is gonna last us very long at all though, unfortunately, but it's giving us something, so. One. One silver. Alright, I need to get rid of this mod too. I have double the haul urgently. Alright, let's get this meat hauled. Let's get this meat hauled, and then what are they talking about? This planet's a damn curse, Kaylani. One bad harvest and we're eating rat meat again. But you know what? You'd make it look pretty, darling. Shut up, Johnny. I'd rather eat rat than listen to you complain. Besides, your cooking's worse than the last time you tried to improve my stew. The hell y'all talking about? This sounds very flirtatious. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but they've been humping too much and outpacing the nutrition level of the ranch. That's true, that's true. Alright, we're gonna have to get rid of... Whoa. Why the hell is all this in here? Okay, I guess. Let's deconstruct this. Deconstruct this chair here. Because we have quite a few artists, and I think it'll do us well to see them working together. Being able to work at the same time. I do keep trying to expand the ranch and keep dandelions growing in there to help, but yeah, gotta keep the numbers steady but reasonable. Right, I have a question. Do you use this panel, Nocturne? The one where you can like auto slaughter animals? I haven't, but like I've noticed it recently. I mean, I've seen it before, but I've been looking at it more recently, and I'm kind of like tempted to start using it more because it'd be getting kind of crazy. All right, I'm just gonna let you finish that. You swear by it? How do you even like use it though? Like, okay, so this tells you your current total. This tells you your max. So you can choose your max here. And how does it actually work? Will you slaughter any of that animal type once you go over? Or will they automatically slaughter the new ones? That's what I was scared of. I was like, I don't want them to slaughter any of the ones that I've like named after our people in the chat and stuff. So that was the main thing that I was kind of worried about. I was like, I'm not gonna touch it yet until I figure it out. But I'm guessing allow pregnant animals to be slaughtered along with other. Allow bonded animals. I mean, I guess if they're bonded, they wouldn't be slaughtered, so. These are already bonded. Well, I guess Lumen isn't, but guess you just make sure they're not bonded. Oh, you don't control who? Yeah, I guess the best thing to do is just set it so that whoever's that bonded animals don't get slaughtered. And then the ones that you already have that's like been here, they won't get slaughtered. I guess that's the best way to do it. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I'm ready to get rid of this, bro. I'm so sick of it. So sick of all the old stuff. Ready to get rid of all these. Really needing this marsh to hurry up. You don't want to make your Beastmaster sad, and no need to slaughter pregnant animals. Right, right. Well, actually, I don't know about that. Our Beastmaster is pretty much Mookie, and I wouldn't mind him being sad. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Whoever's assigned to cleaning has not been doing their job, by the way. That's crazy that you have 80 or however many animals. Wait, what do you have the most type of, like, what animal do you have the most of? Like, what type? Can we come, let me see, who's awake? I don't want to wake her up. Why can't we cook this shit? And panther meat is here, so... That does not make sense to me why it doesn't let us do anything with those. What if I only made it panther meat? Then what? Now y'all don't got no choice. Oh, now it works. I don't want to wake her up. I don't want to wake any of them up. I feel bad. My cooking is not high enough. Well, Ticky's is pretty high. Well, he's kind of tired. Actually, nah, come cook. I believe it's like 50 red foxes and 30 dogs. Forget the breed offhand, but they are large enough to rescue, fight, and haul. Nice. I see some small animals sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I want those so bad. Like, I always see Yorkies that I can buy, but they can't do shit. So I'm like, that's just gonna be an extra animal that's just in the way. Tiki, can you please come make food? I really need the children to like do their jobs, bro. Yuma, I need you to focus on cleaning. Alright, are these... Let's do this after. Get those built. Tiki, what if we use psychic weapons on the colonists? Like, you know, blast their brains out. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a war movie. Kid, you're 13 and already thinking about war? Focus on not freezing to death in this damn rain before you start fantasizing about mass murder. I mean, he got a whole tail. I don't think he's gonna freeze anytime soon. Foxes are small, but at least as wild animals, they fight decent. Yeah, that's true. Why is she fucking pregnant? Oh my gosh, bro. I don't think I turned hers off though. Yeah, I think I left hers on normal because I just wanted to see what would happen, but I fucked around and I found out. Yeah, I usually leave them alone. They actually have The ones that grew up recently, I had the chance to choose a lot of different stuff for them. But I need to, well, actually, let me see their schedules. Their schedules are open. Like, the youngest one's schedules are pretty open. I don't really have them assigned to much. I don't know why this is like this. What the hell? Oh, I think it's just showing us that's what is on. Yeah. Yeah, their schedules are open, so they're fine. I wouldn't mind getting mine up. Oh, this is another mod I have. I might get rid of this mod though, because I feel like she just says the same shit. But she says, "Morning, princess. Your little community is bustling. 10 colonists already working at dawn. That's a lot of farming zones to manage, but those 256 plants ready for harvest look promising." I know, Nog. I agree. That's kind of crazy. I think it's kind of weird that they like consider them to be an adult at 13, but like I also kind of understand why they have it like that. I know there's mods like to change that though, but oh look, the Cervexa Confederacy decided to drop by. Perfect timing with 24 colonists to feed. Maybe they brought some new recipes for all that corn? I doubt it. Alright, let's put bills on this. Let's do make grand sculpture. Maximize beauty, I guess. I have 8 pawns, 6 women, and 2 guys who relatively recently joined. Damn, so your colony is mostly animals. That's interesting. Alright. I really need to go through and like get rid of everybody's stuff and redo everybody's schedules and work shit, but it's fine. I'll see if I have any issues. So I think I'm gonna put him on art because he actually has a passion for that. I really want people with passions to start working on stuff. Hers is pretty high. I need y'all to start doing some art, taking shifts or something. Okay, he's making food. Forrest, I know you're sleeping, girl, but I need you to come. Oh, Bella's about to come in here and work. Never mind. Thank you to the 29 watching. Appreciate ya. The last guy that joined had animal skills, so he's become like a second beastmaster. Oh, nice. I'm sure that comes in handy there, huh? I really want to sell these, bro. Let's see if they have anything. Oh my gosh, look at their fucking cheetahs. They're so cute. I would actually love to have a cheetah. I feel like those would be pretty badass to have. My shit is lagging. It's from all those damn mods. Actually, I don't even think it's my mods, because with my mods, I was fine. It's the amount of people that I have. And I always get a kick when I have my nudist ex-cop talk to the trader and get us better prices. He gave me the ability to make, I forget who it gave me the ability to give that trait. It said I could make somebody a nudist that grew up today, and I was like, the fuck? It just felt weird to me, because I'm like, this is a whole kid. I I know you can make them wear clothes, but I was just like, what the fuck? It just felt weird. I didn't want to give anybody that trait anyways, but it was just weird. We could sell a lot of this gold, because, like, what the hell are... Well, I don't want to sell all of our gold, but, I mean, that's an option. The war merchants don't really be having much food, though. They be having pemmican, but... As far as, like, having actual food, I mean, that is food, but... I don't know. But whatever, I'll take it. It's something, right? Let me just sell... Let me see if I do, like... Yeah, we have plenty of gold to sell. Maybe get us a little bit more money. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, I see. Yeah, that way we can profit a little bit. Alright, let's try that. Oh gosh, that sounds like it would be. Sounds like it'd be a hot ass mess. Alrighty, let's see. They're harvesting out here. Nice. Really need you guys to start sewing this stuff again. Is there a way to get them to sew an area? I know you can like right click, but like that makes them sew like one and then they leave. Like, is there a way to get them to sew the entire area? Because that would be diddly fucking nice. Alright, Vexato's working on that. How's the marsh coming along? Still there. Still there. I have Zodi working with the animals a lot too. He really likes animals. I mean, he's damn near an animal himself, so I can see why. But what about, I thought 20 was the highest a skill could go. What is the highest a skill can go to? That's wild. Yeah, they've been sewing, but not as much as, I mean, they are assigned to a lot of shit. I think this is what I'm about to do. We're about to, I wish there was a way to like erase all this. It's so annoying. There should be a way to erase all this shit, bro. It's fine. We'll just do it like this. Oh, I guess that's a way to do it. I just want to go through and clean this up, honestly. Because I haven't done that in a while, and we have a lot of people, and we're kind of losing track of who's working on what, and it's just getting to be a freaking mess, to be honest. And I don't like it, so. I like how once people reach like master level, it like there's like a gold outline around it. I feel like that's new though. I feel like that was not like that before. Well, maybe it was, but the ones with like the red around it, I feel like that's new. That was not like that before. It wouldn't be highlighted red if they didn't have good enough skill and you had them working on it. Unless I'm crazy. And some Mandela effect bullshit's going on, but I don't recall that being there. So I don't know if that's a mod I have or if that's like something they added recently. I have no idea. Check, 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 check. I just really want to clean this up so I can know who's working on what. Now, I will say, I like Ticky's been like, he's kind of been working on everything. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that he's like our person that is kind of like a jack of all trades, so to speak. I like to just put patient as number one for everybody. I feel like firefighting too, like, I feel like that should be number one. Some things you should just always keep a 1 on, I think. For everybody. Same with like basic tasks. Like I like keeping that on number 1 for everybody. Just in case we have people crashing through our ceiling again, we'll have people that can put out the fire before people get burned up. That pissed me off. I like this song. All right, Doctor. I always have Bella on Doctor. I'm good to have on Doctor. Prince has a passion for doctoring, but like, I feel like he needs to read a book because he gonna be getting people killed. These two also have a passion for it. They have a double passion for it, but like, y'all need to read a book first. Ticky's actually pretty decent at that. He actually has a really good skill in medical. Knock has a pretty good skill in medical. I'll probably put that on like... No, I mean, I feel like doctoring is something that should have a 1 on it as well. Mookie, hell no. How do you have a Z? Never mind, I'm not even gonna ask, bro. I'm not even gonna bother asking. Vexato loves helping with medical stuff. I think those are the people that I'm gonna put on it. Everybody else, y'all are gonna get people killed. So these are our doctor people. Wait for therapy with the bird in bed. I think I'll hold off on that. For nurses, I think I have Forrest as a nurse. I'll put that on like 3 for her. Hey, Jason. 3. So basically what the nurses do is like they'll like wash the patients, feed them, like stuff like that. We don't really need a lot of nurses, maybe like 3. I could see Elefante doing this too, to be honest. I think that's good enough. And then a hall, oh gosh, I don't know which one is. Use architect originally. Okay, that one, I want to get rid of this one. This one, I put number 1 for everybody on this. I'll go back and do the childcare in a second. Just because when I want something hauled urgently, I want it hauled like immediately. only do this for like super urgent stuff, like food that I don't want sitting there getting rained on and stuff like that. So that's one for everybody. Childcare, I have my childcare people. Okay, Tiki, I'm gonna put you, he's gonna be our guy that just helps wherever for the most part. So I'm gonna put him on 3 for that. Tommy helps with this a lot too. Who do I want to help out with this the most though? I feel like Mookie has a really high score with this. Oh, Tommy is actually better, but 7, 8, 3, 4. I know, what about Forrest? Forrest is 8. Forrest has been working with them for a minute. I think I'll put hers on 1, Mookie's on 1. Everybody else I'll put it on like, he has a higher skill though. I feel like his should be on 1. Johnny, Utsuro, Prince, Peraldino. Ooh, Kaylani is 10. Zodi's is high too. Okay, 8, 7. I think that's fine because that's something they just do every now and then, depending on who's needing to learn stuff and whatnot. Basic, I put everybody on basic stuff. So if I need you guys to turn off a heater, I want that shit turned off immediately. All right, Warden. Oh wait, then the finish off. I'll put that on 3 for people because that's not really that big of a deal. Whoever has the highest scores. Maybe one more person. 6, 5. I'll do that. All right, Warden. Forrest is a pretty good warden. Mookie. 2. Damn, I'm very pleasantly surprised by the amount of skills Zodi has with stuff. Like, sheesh. Alright, manage prisoners watch, which includes escort, watching, releasing, and execution. We don't really need that right now. We don't need that right now either. Alright, handling the animals. Mookie for sure. I'll probably put that on number 1 for him. That on 1 for him. 1 for Utsuro. I'm just put it on everybody who has passion for it. Might as well. Alright, entertain. We don't need that right now. Cook is definitely Forrest. Tricky, that's his 3rd thing. Bella is her number 1, and then Kaylani. Those are our cooks. And then these other people, maybe I'll have them like butcher sometimes so they can get their skills up. Tommy's actually good at cooking too. Oh wait, that's not cooking. Never mind, he sucks at cooking, I lied. But yeah, all right. Hunting. I think I'm gonna put. Honestly, this isn't very urgent because the animals do it for us. Like, we rarely ever have to hunt now because the animals just do it for us. I'm gonna put that on me. I guess I'll put it on mine. Why not? All right, our builders. Our builders. Yeah, Haroldino recently got to level 15, 16. I was like, okay, nice. So I'll put 1 for him and Prince. They really love to build. I will build. I think Nocturne is one of our good builders. Let's see who else. 4-1. Bella's pretty good at building too. I'll put that on 2 for her because she's like more so a cook. I think that's everybody who's like decent at it, at least. People that aren't butchering our shit and fucking up the builds. Alright, Grow. Definitely Mookie and Johnny. They like to... Pissy Wissy, she... I guess I'll give her... She has a passion in that, so I guess I'll give her more of a chance to do that. Johnny loves plants. I actually like plants too, but I feel like that should be a 2 for me. Because I'm more of like the construction person, honestly. Vexato, I'll put that on. Put that on a 2 for him as well. 2 for Bella. Prince. Damn, Prince. You good at constructing and plants. Maybe do 1, depending on whichever one is needed. Because I feel like we do need more people focusing on sowing the plants. Maybe I'll put his on 2 so he can possibly get better at it. Same with him. Actually, put that on 1 for you. Alright, mining. Nocturne loves mining. Weasel loves mining. Wow, Weasel, finally you're useful. Forest likes mining, but she's also doing a lot of other stuff. So I might put that on, well, I don't know. She likes mining a lot. I really want the people with passions for these things to start doing them more so they can get their skill up. I usually see Kaylani mining quite a bit sometimes, so I'll just leave that for her. I think that's fine. Quarry, we don't need anything for that yet. Plant cutting. Let's see. Mookie likes plant cutting a lot. I'll put that on 2 for him. He also has a double passion in growing. Who is this? She has a passion for that. Let's put that on 1 for her. Johnny, once again, loves plants. But I always feel like growing is more important than plant cutting most of the time. Just because that takes time. I'll put that on like a 3 for me. Vexato. Put that on a 3 for him. She doesn't need to do that. She's already doing a lot. Prince, damn, you have a passion in like 700 things, bro. I'm gonna just put that on 3 for you, but geez. That on 3 for him. Alright, smithing is repairing mech, making weapons, making things at the machining table. I know Mookie's really good at this. So I will honestly probably put him at 1 for that as well. This girl needs to be at 1 for that. Maybe I'll put him at 2 because I feel like he's already doing a lot. She can be at 1. Forest. That can be like a 3 for Forest. I don't think we need too many people on that. Tailoring. I know Mookie loves that too. I like when he tailors because he has a high skill. She can do it too. Can be 3. Maybe 3 for me too. Put that on 2 for him since he has a double passion in it. I feel like somebody else has a high. Is it Tommy? No. Weasel has a decent score with that. Thank you to the 87 watching. Holy shit. Appreciate you guys. Alright, art. Let's see. Definitely, okay. Tommy's really good at this. Vexato actually is very great at, he's probably our best, yeah, he's our best artist. Damn, she has a, when is that, triple passion for that? She can be on there too then. Her too. Well, let's just leave it to those 3 for now. Craft. Let's do that. Six, 4, 7, 4, 4, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 0. Maybe put Forest here. Alright, all of the kids are the haulers, bro. We're just gonna mix this up right here. We're gonna do it like this. They're the haulers and the cleaners. Elefante too. I mean, he's a little older and working on other stuff, but so I'll leave him off, but these are their 1s and 2s. That's kind of their thing to handle. Research. he's like our top researcher. Forrest as well. We can have some other people too. We could probably do Vexato. Bella needs to focus on cooking. She actually has a double passion for researching. Hi Kojo, welcome in. How's your day been? Maybe I'll put these on. Alright, guard. I don't have anybody for that yet. Still thinking about that. Therapist. He's actually really good at this. I don't think he needs to be anybody's therapist, if I'm being honest, but it's fine, I guess. His cheating ass. He likes doing that. Okay, Lonnie can do it. I think I'm gonna let them be the therapist. Oh, I forgot. I need to be making him our jack of all trades. I think that's good enough though. What is this? She's decent at it. 1, 2. Emma. Okay, I think that's good. Got that cleaned up now. So let's see what we have going on. Why we have 4 people idle? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Psychic soothe. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto this site through an orbital amplifier, tuned to only affect males. For a few days, some people's mood will be a bit better. Good, because some of you guys be in shitty moods. We have a lot of people not doing anything now. Hold on. Weasel, Utsuro, Johnny, Zodi Temp. Weasel, Utsuro, Johnny, Zodi Temp. I mean, I feel like you guys have plenty of shit you could be doing. Let's see. Okay, Weasel doesn't have anything to do. I don't understand how she has nothing to do. There's plenty she could be working on, but I digress. Can you guys haul these, please? What did she say? This damn rain makes me miss the dry heat of Savannah. At least there, the only darkness was the kind that didn't crawl under your skin. Fuck this place. Oh my gosh, Forrest, calm down. Calm your ass down. Alright, who do we have working on art? Weasel, Vexato, Tommy. What is Tommy doing? What is Weasel doing? Why the hell is she sleeping? Girl, get your ass in here and do some work. Who's working on this? Oh, yeah, this is hers. Girl. Thanks, Lumen. Hope you're doing well. Ew, are they kissing? Ew. Oh, wait, he proposed to her? Tommy Jarvis proposed marriage to Weasel. Weasel agreed, and the two are now engaged. At some point in the coming days or quadrums, they will have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists. Consider placing a marriage spot if you want to control where the ceremony occurs. Weasel Digger will have her last name changed to Jarvis. Ew. Well, you guys have fun. You disgust me. It is so filthy in here, bro. Freaking disgusting. Have you guys been making food? Okay, we're gonna have to team up and go kill animals, which I really prefer not to do that, but like, we don't really have a choice, so. Who's our best shooters, bro? And that's actually awake. Okay, Tommy, Johnny, Vexato, Prince Herodino. I think that's a good enough group. Tommy, Johnny, Vexato, Prince Herodino. Draft. Let's go. We about to go kill some animals, you all. Unfortunately. Would prefer not to do that, but you know, shit happens. We gotta find food to eat. Alright, where are they at? Alright, they're down here. We about to go hunting, boys. Haroldino and Prince they've always looked like twins to me. Just different eye colors and different hair colors, but outside of that, they just look the same to me. Come on, boys. Alright, Haroldino and Tommy's cheating ass is here. Vexato, where's our boy Prince? Johnny's right there, my bae. Alright, here we go. Damn, they're standing there looking like badasses with the rain falling and the song that's playing. They look sick. Prince, why are you taking so long? Hurry up. They look badass right now. This is a vibe. Alright, here we go, boys. Oh, I feel bad killing them, though. I'm not cut out for this type of shit, bro. I always feel so bad about it. Sheesh. Sheesh. Alright. they start running, they be running fast as hell. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? What are other ones? Oh, I feel bad because he's just eating. Who the hell has hypothermia? Nice. Yuma? Well, if you would get out of the fucking freezer and stop drawing... What is he drawing? Drawing fucking goats and shit in the freezer, then you wouldn't have hypothermia. Like, what? Oh my gosh. I can't with these freaking kids. Alright, Mookie, can you go make that for him? And can you come get out of the freaking... Can you go play in your room or something? Please? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, where's the other ones? Where's the others? Alright, there's one over here. Wow, he's trying to get back at us. That was not the best choice for you, buddy. Okay. What other wildlife is out here? All the caribou and stuff is up here in this corner. Alright, we're gonna have them head up here. Oh, any day now, boys. Sheesh. Oh, wait, get this thing. Damn, that shit's quick. That shit is quick as fuck. Nice. Alright, where did you guys to come over here? Nice. And not funny, but like, oh gosh, I can't. Okay, there's two over here as well. There's two over here as well. Not Jason hauling. Oh my gosh. I can't. Jason, look at you. You over here hauling this dead animal. Look at you taking him to the freezer, Jason. Oh shit, they're awake. Yikes. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Maybe don't get that close. Shoot faster. Oh man. He nipped at Johnny. That's not good. But it's okay. He'll be fine. Where's the last one? Nice. Alright, you guys are free to go now. Johnny needs to get some tendon. Alright, let's get rid of all these little revenge things. I will get you guys better clothes soon. We need to get this. Why is it so fucking dirty in here? What the hell? Alright, she's making food. She's making food. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. You really don't need all these extra animals, bro. So sorry, but gotta slaughter ya. Okay, so got a little bit of food. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and have her focus on this. Oh wow, that was the mega sloth I was thinking of killing. Now he's tame? But I need you for food. I don't want you to be tame. I don't need you to be tamed. I need you to be Miley Cyrus. I need you to not be able to be tamed, please. Pretty please. Alright, Haroldino's moving that one. I need you guys to move this one too. Alright, let's see what we are working with over here. Weasel, when are you going to do what I told you to do, ma'am? Get your ass up. Oh, we need to go deliver that. We do need to go deliver these vests. I think I'm gonna send some people to go deliver them because we don't have to go far. Like it's literally right here. Damn. Well, okay. Alright, let me send a caravan here. I'm gonna do accept. I'm going to send... I don't think we need to send a ton of people, honestly. We could probably send... I'm gonna just send a random handful of people. I think we can probably send like Johnny, Zodi, probably Prince and Haroldino, because they always go on the trips. I think 4 people is enough though. I don't think there needs to be like a shit ton of people. And then have them take they want the knit vest, so this one is poor. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. All those. Yes, you are, Jason. Okay. And then just take a little bit of food. Just a little bit of food. I'm not taking all that, bruh. Damn, wish we could take some damn meals, but sheesh. Sheesh, boy. Take some potatoes. Take some potatoes. Y'all really don't need that much food though, to be honest. Like, not even close. This should be a 1-day travel session, to be honest. So I'm gonna send them. Yes, go ahead. So they're about to, oh shit, I forgot Johnny is healing though. Yikes. Is he Gucci? Like, is he gonna be able to go? I hope he's fine. I hope he's fine. And you are hidden on the channel. Goodbye. already. That isn't my favorite unemployed. Anyways. Alright, so they are on their way. Alright, so they're making that shit. Have they left yet? Oh, they're still forming the caravan? Hurry up. Okay, they're finally leaving. Jeez, that took forever. Okay, they left. Let's see how we're doing on the food. She's teaching a lesson. Bella's sleeping. Kaylani's sleeping. Alright. About time, girl. About time. Let's check. Let's see how far they've gotten. Not far at all. Jesus. that guy's leaving. Has anybody been helping this person? Okay, they have. Nice. Let's have her start learning how to cook. No, I don't want to handle toxic waste packs for you. I don't. Bitch, you got the plague. Can you, like, get out of my fucking kitchen? That would be cute. I didn't even know you like that. I know, Nog. Like, she just had the plague, just walking around her kitchen. Like, damn, help yourself. This big ass piece of shit, what the fuck? Can you get out of our house? I know you're tamed, but my goodness. Like, what the fuck is going on? We got people with the plague walking and just eating in our kitchen. A big ass mega sloth walking like he owns the place. Like, hello? Nice. Alright, let's see, where are they at? Not there yet. Shouldn't take them too long though. For a second I was like, who the hell is this kid? But I forgot he grew up. Alright, how are they working on this stuff? Vexato's always in here, but Weasel is just like, this bitch is always in bed with Tommy in their nasty ass room. It's snowing outside and shit. him thinking about Pissy Wissy. Mookie loves his pissy wife. That's his little boo thing. He don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say about Pissy. He'll go to the ends of the earth to catch her piss. See, I have people set on freaking, let me see, Tiki and Nocturne. Y'all about to get some skills, bruh. Talking about y'all ain't got nothing to do. Get y'all asses in here and grow some shit. The more hands on deck we have for this, the better, I think. I want to start charging more for this, bro. Like, I really want to start charging more. I want to start charging more. Let me go to... I forget what this is called. I forget what it's called. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I guess this. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I should be getting more money for helping y'all. Like, y'all all up in our kitchen with the plague and shit. Like, you will have to run me my money. Fuck out of here. Okay, big fella, I'm gonna need you to get out of my house. Like, I know you're tamed, but we never gave you permission to be in our house. So we're gonna have to slaughter you. Not him running when I said he's gonna get slaughtered. Damn, he just ran over here to get slaughtered? Why did he run over there all willy-nilly? He was happy as hell to die. Oh my gosh. This game is funny as shit, bro. Why did he run over there so quickly? I was like, why is he running over there? He just ran over there to get slaughtered. Oh man. This game never fails to crack me up. Damn, that's a lot of meat though. I'll take it. Finally, they're sewing there. Nice. Okay, Bella, I need you to focus on cooking. Why does it keep saying that? Oh, wait. I forgot. I gotta change it back, y'all. nasty meat, but we want all the other ones. For sure. Well, I think it'll be easier to just do that and then just uncheck this. Let's see what else. Canned produce. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, so go ahead and finish cooking. Kaylani says, hauling meals feels so pointless. Like, what's the point of even trying if we're gonna starve again tomorrow? But you're so good at cooking, maybe you should make me dinner. I'll be extra good and not spill. I kind of feel what she's saying, though. It's like, damn, we're doing all this work just to not make any progress, it seems. Alright, what is Weasel doing? Her and Pissy Wissy are eating together. 2 peas in a pod. No pun intended. Okay, they're there. Perfect. Oh, shit. I don't know. Hold on. Fulfill trade offer. Yes. Yes. Quest completed. Perfect. So we got plus 27 goodwill with them. Alright, great. Now y'all can return deadly fucking home. Not attack them. We don't knowing damn well we don't got shit to trade with these people. Like nothing at all. We don't have anything to trade with them. Yeah, let's not even try that. And here we go with this again. I always forget. I always forget. Here we go. Enter Empire. Alright. Whose thing is this? Oh, Lynx. Lynx used to be cussing us out when she was alive. Honestly, you guys should not even be sewing over here anymore, to be honest. There's no point. It's about to be cold. Just sew in here. You're wasting your time, wasting your labor. Thank you to the 165 watching. That is insane to say, but I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Chill little Rimworld stream. Thank you guys for the 17 likes. If you're in here, be sure to leave a like for your girl. Would love to see those likes go up. Okay, let's see. So what is our... By the way, we just took those items to this new faction that's on the scene. It can be our pack. They are new. Oh, we're plus 28 with them now. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Damn, we're more neutral with them than with Wasney. That's crazy. What are they saying? So Utsuro says, the dead serve better as a warning than the living. Nocturne says, you always see things ... differently. But yeah, kids learn faster when they see the consequences. And then Utsuro said, and you learn too. And then Nocturne said, shut up, you're creepy. I love that. Can we get this? Yes. Utsuro would be saying some weird shit though, but that's just his personality. He says weird, like, cynical shit. Alright, Phoebe said, I love how cozy your colony looks in the evening light. With 39 climate control units, you've definitely got the temperature just right for everyone. Very comfy. Girl, what the hell? Damn, we should probably start turning these on, huh? Might as well turn them all on. Let me see. It's starting to get cold outside. Starting to get a little chilly. Alright, have you guys been making the freaking sculptures? Okay, we have one sculpture here. I feel like Weasel hasn't been doing it. She's over here strolling with Tommy Jarvis. Are you serious? Tommy said, a new patient arrived yesterday. Maybe this time I won't lose another soul to infection or worse, like my marriage. And Weasel says, aw, poor baby, still whining over Princess like she's the only one who ever cared. I'm the one who's here for you now. Ew, bitch. They disgust me so much. They really disgust me. I want to screenshot that. I'm getting a screenshot of that. Girl, bye. Nobody wants your cheating ass man. He's over there making out with Bella behind your back. Based on what I've seen and heard, but I digress. No, I'm here. I was looking at my phone for a second and just letting Thotty Bella cook. Trying to keep track of the food, see how much we get. Elefante, look at you. Look at you, Elefante. Sleeping like a little princess and shit. In your pink bed. She's so cute. She's a cutie pie. I don't know what's been up with the kids. Like, they've barely been cleaning at all. I think they're hauling a lot of the wood, though. That might be what it is, honestly. That might be what it is. Why doesn't she have her own room? Because there's not enough space for you to have your own room right now. Do you want to go be in the room with Flying Zodi, Kaylani, and Salami? Because this is your only other option right now. You're 13 years old. You're not getting your own room yet. You're sleeping in here with all the other kids. Or you can go in that room with them. Your choice. We're in the process of renovations. Nobody's getting their own room that's 13. Dum, 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 dum. This music be making me feel like I'm about to pull a gun on a cowboy or something. Making some food, ooh, a lot of animals to hunt. Bam. Get them motherfuckers out of here. Elefante, why are you 13 with tits like this? This is crazy to me. We need to change your outfit. I am not a fan of this. As your mother, I'm not a fan of this. So after I eat my glizzy, we're gonna change your outfit. For real. You're not wearing that. You want to wear a dress, you're going to wear something that's covered up. You're not wearing that crap. You're 13 years old. Let's see, let me find a different outfit for you. Because clearly you have me fucked up. Who did you say your favorite, character is? From, that fucking game that you used to play? Apex? I'm about to put you in that character's outfit. Wait, don't tell me, because I remember. I feel like I remember. You said your favorite was... Let me see. I don't even remember what your favorite one was. But it was surprising to me, because I was like, what? That doesn't seem like somebody you would like. Privati. Was it Maragi? Lifeline? These aren't even... No, I think I'm about to put you in this. Do I even have enough to make this? Oh, Watson, I was so wrong. No, that looks like that's showing off body parts. I don't know if I can even make this though, to be honest. I need Devil Strand to make that. No, I'm not leaving that out. You're about to put on a parka or a prison jumpsuit. Let me see what I'm about to give you to put on. You're not wearing stuff with your tits out at this age. Maybe when you're 18, you can do that. Until then, not happening. You're taking that dress off. You're about to put on a cottage dress. Actually, no, I don't think I want you in that either, because I think that seems like that shows yitty meat. Tent cover. You know what? You're putting this on. I don't care what you think. Maybe I can make it look cuter for you. Let's see. No, I can't. We don't have many options here. You're putting on this. I don't have time for these games. You're putting on something ugly. You're a child. Good night, Kojo. I'm about to head to bed too, to be honest. Right after I put her in some clothes that covers her body up. About to have Mookie make her a new outfit right now. Look at her walking around like she's grown. You would think she's older than her. Not even close. That's right, Mookie. Come in here and make her outfit for her. Thanks, Kojo. I'll be wrapping up soon myself. Yay! The boys are back. Where are they at? They're backsies. Why's Haroldino going that way? Be an extra for no reason. Oh wait, we need a parka for her too. Actually, make a few parkas. I feel like quite a few people might need them. Might as well make a few for the kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might as well make 6 of those and then make... Okay. You're coming to put this new outfit on right now. No, he's not. This fits you perfectly. A t-shirt. So come put on your t-shirt right now. Stop taking forever. Let's stop the lollygagging. Okay, let's get in here and put that on. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Did I say to put it on under your dress? No. Can I? Hold on. Let me see if I can still. Okay, you could talk to the old man all you want. Let's see if the yitties are still showing, because you got me fucked up right now. No, don't be walking to the side to try to hide it. Walk this direction. Where are you even going, girl? Let me speed this up a little bit. No, don't try to hide it. Oh wait, that actually works. That works. See, you can still wear the dress now. I didn't even know that was an option. That's awesome. Never mind. Mookie, you don't even gotta make her any pants. Yeah, we can just get rid of that. That's perfect. That's hilarious. See, you can still wear your dress and be pretty. You can still wear your dress and be pretty. You're just covered up right here. That's fucking funny as shit. Okay, have you guys made... Okay, we have 2 things. Yay! Are they both working? No? Weasel? Okay, Weasel's in here working. Where's Vexato at? Hauling unfinished birchwood grand sculpture. Okay. Yeah, I'm still up 47. I'm about to get off here though, to be honest. I'm about to get off of here. I can't mess up my sleep schedule that much. There's so many of you guys in here right now though. Shit's crazy. Are y'all bots? Just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna save here, guys. I'm a little eepies. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was my biggest stream ever. Literally. Crazy to think about. But I like it. I love my Rimworld streams. There's like so many people in here, but it's like so chill. Like the chat's chill. I feel like I can just talk to you guys and entertain you, and it's just relaxing. I love it. But thank you guys for being here. Have a good night. Be sure to leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel because we play Rimworld a lot around here, actually. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.